A state where people from the border area in Jibia local government have expressed their concerns over the withdrawal of Niger and its two allies from ECOWAS. They describe the action as unnecessary and capable of complicating the chances of diplomacy and a long-existing relationship with the West African bloc. TVC News correspondent Abdulatif Yusuf reports.
There is growing uncertainty and difficulty that could follow the sudden turn of events between ECOWAS and 3 member states that withdrew their membership. People here have enjoyed years of free trade and movement between ECOWAS member states until sanctions were imposed by ECOWAS. Although many are still struggling to understand the implication of the action by Niger Republic, Burkina Faso and Mali.
So with this quitting of Niger, I believe now some rules or regulations will definitely change. No, before you can move to any of these ECOWAS state members with your ECOWAS passport, you go free. But now things will change. We are expecting that this is part of our expectation that now that free movement of citizens will no longer be as it is. And secondly, before then, you are ECOWAS countries, their members or economic commercial activities are somehow free, especially as it regards or it affects the agricultural products.
Already, the months of border closure have crippled almost all major business activities here. Another question people have been asking is the fate of the joint border patrol involved in the fight against insurgency. Nigeria and Niger in the last few years have formed an alliance to fight terrorists operating across the borders of the two countries. We don't think withdrawing from ECOWAS will solve the problem or do us any good. The leaders should consider our plight and allow peace to reign. I am certain that this crisis is only a diversion and it is giving room for criminal groups to grow bigger to attack more communities. We are always at the receiving end and we pray for quicker solution on the matter. Mukhtar Mohammed is a Nigerian based in Jibia and a professional tailor who has lived all his life in Nigeria. He wonders how Niger will survive without ECOWAS and Nigeria as its closest neighbor. He says here in Jibia, it is hard to know who is a Nigerian or a Nigerian just by looking at their faces. Cycle I use has Nigerian plate number, just as many commercial transport operators that ply the trans-border route.
This is a mini market in the heart of Jibia town, where petty traders from Niger Republic converge to sell their products, especially like groundnut cake, groundnut oil, and some minor.
Some of the people interviewed are also calling on religious leaders to intensify prayers and also make efforts to reconcile the leadership of ECOWAS with the aggrieved members. Abdulatif Yusuf, TVC News.